and today I am going to work with a whole bunch of pictures on a 2-page layout. How many do I have here? 3, 6. I don't have 12. I have 11, and I might sneak 1 or 2 in more as we go along. So I am using a sketch from Christy's Beautiful Life and her 30 Days of Sketches. And this sketch is from Shannon Blinn, and I will have her information linked below. And it is a pretty simple sketch in that it shows you picture placement. It's got 2 strips down the middle, and it's got those stars, which I'm going to use all this Disney stuff. So this is from one parade. My family and I went to Disney for one day in February. One day in February when we were in Florida. We went to Magic Kingdom. I have items from 2 different Echo Park kits. One is Magical Adventure by Echo Park, and the other one is A Magical Place. So I have some of these cut apart cards where I thought, Shannon has hers going both horizontal and vertical. Mine are all going the same way. I was taking pictures at this parade, and they all went the same way. So I have some cut apart cards, which maybe I'll even trim out one just to see how this looks. Let's see. I'm just gonna cut one of these, and then I'm gonna cut one of the other ones. Maybe I want one going the other direction. Let's see. And then I have these sticker sheets too, which is going to make this a really easy page. This I'm trimming off a little bit of this side. All right. So I was just going to take a peek at, and I don't think this is going to work because we don't have enough real estate here. But this one has less real estate, so it really could do something like that. But I have a picture. Somehow I had a picture of Rapunzel and a picture of Anna and Elsa that didn't make it on here. So, but what it can do is something like this. And then I'm gonna have the 2 strips down the middle. Now I gotta tell you my thinking process for strips down the middle. My very first thought was to take this piece of paper, trim off this and this. This one is definitely 3 inches. This one is 2.5. And I thought, ooh, I'll just use half of it, eat half of this for the side, half of this one. But then when I looked at the colors, the red stripe was okay. The black and the white, not. I mean, I definitely could use white pieces of paper for background, but I just thought it was kind of made everything pop a little bit more, but to use this black. I like to use, well, I use some pattern paper for my backgrounds, but I do go between like white and black, and I think I've been sticking with a lot of white lately, so I was gonna go with the black background. So I think I'm gonna use this save this for a different layout. I've got a couple other papers that just kind of called to me. Now, here's my other Brianna weird thinking. Something like this, because this is boring. This is the one that was on the strip on the other one. So like this, I wouldn't feel bad about not using the other side, right? And it brings all the colors in. And then we have this one, which is almost too much, honestly, because it's got, and it very well could work, but it's both are very busy. This one would not be so bad, but I really like the camera, so I might save that for a different one as well. So you might even see me pull out a salad. That would be okay too, to go down the middle. So that's what I've got so far. I'm going to take those sticker sheets and fill this in, and let's get scrapping. I love it when I can get 13 photos on a 2-page layout, and that's exactly what I did in these. Parade photos were perfect for that. I do go with the solid blue. I just went into my pieces, into my scraps, and pulled out a blue piece that matches this blue background the blue, like the blue cut aparts perfectly. And then I did have a little bit of trouble with getting it straight. Not certain if maybe the edges were wonky, but I did have a difficult time getting to, and these are both 1 inch. All of the strips are 1 inch I went with. So you'll see me adjust a little bit here and try to do the best that I can. There are the blue strips. I have a different problem with the stripe strips. They cut very nice and straight. And what happens is I line it up and I think, okay, I'm just going to do the same thing as I did to the top one. And I take the stripe strip to the trimmer and cut off too much. I will do that. So I'm measuring. Okay, how much did I take off for that? Okay, I can do the same for that. I didn't. I took off a whole inch too much, and I should have known that when I was trimming it. And here I'm going, oh, what did I do? So I end up just, I took a little bit more off so that I got the correct cut. And then I will piece this together, and I will actually have a sticker right over the top of the division. Not that it was super obvious, but just to make sure that that you can't see it at all. And it worked out good that way. So I almost do the same darn thing again and catch myself, and then I do trim that one correctly. Then I am going to put my pictures in there, and I do put some cut aparts in there and move them around. I didn't want the two cut aparts that were backed in blue both on the top. So I used the blue one on the top on the left, the blue one on the right on the bottom. And in a minute, I will pull in those extra photos. The cut apart on the bottom is kind of more of a placeholder. So I want to get the strips kind of in the middle, and so that's why I'm bringing my ruler in. It's a Fisker's ruler, and it's super long. It's bigger than a 12 by 12, so that's my favorite ruler right now. So then I can go with gluing the strips down, and really I only need to measure one to get all the other ones the same. I just line up the blue one to the blue one, and I just eyeballed the stripe strip after I glued down the first blue one. And here's where you're going to see me piece together the striped one that I accidentally cut too short the first time. I could have totally recut it, but probably when it comes to my Disney paper, I'll be careful with it. So, and like I said, I'll cover it up with a sticker and you never see it. So after that, I just randomly place down the photos and I get them all glued down. I really like how this turned out. All the colors are pleasing to the eye. It looks complete but not too busy, which is kind of my style. Complete but not too busy. So you've got the stripes going on. You've got the 3x4 cards. You've got some stickers. And then I can journal on that blue strip. And I probably will say a few things. I don't feel a need to write a lot about a parade, and actually I have in an upcoming video I will have pictures of my daughter that I took that she was standing in front of the parade, and that's more of a place where I'll make sure that I have a journaling spot on that one. I'm in the process of that one, so and you know, I always say how I'm not really good at random, but I don't know if I'm getting better at it, or at least with these photos laying down, it's easy. This was easy for me to do because you just want them going left, right, straight, you know, just kind of all over the place. That was kind of fun. So here's where I start off. And the stickers I'm looking for are really things that would fit a parade that might not fit other layouts. So that was kind of interesting too. And so this is a plain. It says magic is in the air. So kind of random, but works well for a parade, right? Magic is in the air. And then I pick out that red one says I love a parade. So that was a no-brainer there. The post right there that I'm putting down with the flag says imagine. And then the sticker I have in my right hand says I don't ever want to grow up, which is really a Peter Pan thing. But I did want it over to the left, and that's what covered up the part where I clipped it too short, and I just stuck a heart next to that. And then I thought balloons were good for there. And that banner says enjoy your day, so that got stuck in there. And then I did go and get those other two pictures developed. So I get those tucked in there, and then I will adhere those down. And I just pleased with myself and how this all worked out. But so I have to say thank you for Christy for her hard work with the 30 days of sketches, and then thank you, Shannon, for this lovely sketch. Somehow it always works out. I find the perfect pictures to go along with these sketches. Here are some more balloons that I use. And then I'm going to have the title down, and then you'll see where it kind of gets moved around a little bit, but the best day. And I just like the way it hangs out on that blue strip on the left page where there's not so much going on. And that's perfect. So thank you for sticking along with me to the end. Have a fabulous day, and I'll see you again soon.